This is a Permobil F5 power chair. This power chair has 4 miles, so it's practically brand new. 4 miles. It was delivered, really never used. It's fully loaded. It has the 14-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs, and it also has the interior feature that goes forward. And if you do it through the joystick, it almost will stand you up. Almost. This is not a standing wheelchair, but you will see that the feature that this chair has when it's standing, when it's not standing, but when it's like this, it's about 80% to 75% almost level. So this chair has all kinds of other features which we'll cover in a minute. But the first thing I'm going to show you is all the functions can be worked through the joystick or through the switch box. So you'll use a switch box because it's quicker for me. So the first button is your seat lift. This is your 14-inch seat lift. I don't think there's anything higher other than 14-inch right now. So you're going to start roughly at 22, and if you add 14 inches, you'll be at 36 inches by the time it's all the way up, which we are almost up now. You'll be at 36 inches. There we are. And you see how solid that seat is. It's at 36 inches, and the chair will still drive with the seat elevated, of course at a reduced speed, but it will still drive. So you can see the chair, if I can just turn it around and show you. So it does move with the seat elevated. So there we go. So this is your 14-inch seat lift right there. You can see the armature for the seat lift, how well built this is. Of course, this is a Permobil wheelchair, the #1 power chair in the world. It's the highest quality you can get. 14-inch solid wheels. You've got 8-inch caster wheels back here. You can see the suspension for the back, the suspension for the front. And if I shake the chair, you can see the suspension working. You can adjust the suspension by turning these rings. So you have 2 shocks on this side and you get 2 more on the opposite side. You have 4 of these shocks. This is why this chair rides like it's on a cloud, like on a cloud. If you ever want to put this chair in neutral, you can't push it right now because it's in gear. But there's a motor for each wheel, has a motor back here. Behind this cover is a motor. You can see the handle here. If you turn the power off and make sure the seat is all the way down, you don't want to be pushing this chair with the seat elevated. Seat all the way down, push the lever down, and what that does, it unlocks the wheel. You can see it right there. Now this chair weighs over 400 pounds, so if you've got a 200-pound person in here plus the weight of the chair, it's a little bit of a push, but that's how you would push it around. Back in gear, turn the power back on, and the reason you want the power off when you put it in neutral, if the power is on, you might get some resistance in the motor from the electrical component. So this is your 14-inch seat lift right there, which I'm going to bring back down. Now this chair also has what's called a swing-away joystick. The joystick's on the right-hand side, it swings away. You can also raise the arm, so it's not like you just have to swing the joystick away if you don't want to. But if you're left-handed, we can switch the joystick to the left side and it'll swing on the opposite direction on the other side. So this is called a swing-away joystick. The next feature we're going to talk about is called the electric tilt. The electric tilt is when the bottom here goes up. It'll take the leg and the back at the same time, they're all connected. This is called the electric tilt, right here. All right? The next thing I'm going to show you is the electric legs. So if you wanted some circulation, you could just let your legs out. And these are adjustable, so if you're 5 feet tall or 6'1", we can adjust these legs for you. So right here you would have some great circulation, but that's a little extreme. You could probably be halfway tilted and still have good circulation. If you need to have your legs higher than your body, you can probably do it right here. Okay, so I'm going to bring the seat back down flat. The next feature I'm going to show is called the electric recline. The electric recline is just the back right here. If you can see it, it's going back by itself. Okay, That is called the electric recline. So this is as far as it will go. So if you're laying in this chair, trying to take a nap, this is what you'll look like. And the next feature we're going to talk about is called the anterior tilt, where it goes from flat to forward. And you have two settings on this one. If you do it through the joystick, make sure you have your knee brace on. And I just showed you how to put on, and make sure your chest strap is on. And then you push it forward. This is called the anterior tilt right here. So this is the anterior tilt. If you do it through the switch box, you can see how much that is. And if you do it through the seat lift, you would just make sure it's on the seat like this, and then you would use your thing right here, and the seat will go higher on this one here and give you more forward tilt. So now if you watch this, it keeps going and going and going. You see the foot plate will go all the way down to the ground. Now the chair will not drive because the foot plates are laying flat on the ground. But look at this tilt right here. So this chair is not the Permobil standing, but it has an anterior tilt that's fully almost to the standing position. So this is where you would be. This is why you would need your chest belt and you would need your knee brace so you don't come out of it, okay? This is the most extreme anterior tilt I've ever seen on a chair. But as I said, this is not the standing chair. With the standing chair, the seat would be here instead of where it's at right now, okay? But this will definitely help you get some circulation, get the pressure off also. So now, if I bring this back down, if I hit the right buttons. So we've covered so far the 14-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric leg, the anterior tilt that has two different functions. If you do it through the switch box, it only goes about 15%. If you finish it with the joystick, it goes another 25-30%. It gets you way up there, okay? I'm going to bring the legs back down. So make sure you take the knee brace off when you're done with the anterior tilt. Take your knee brace off. I'm going to bring the recline back up to the driving position. And this chair will drive at 7.5 miles an hour, so it's a really fast chair. So now I'm going to bring this seat back down to the low position. At the low position, it'll be about 22 inches. So it's all the way down now. All right? So I'm going to put the chair on drive. I'm going to turn it around. We're going to talk about the seating. The seat on this chair is 18 by 18. 18 wide, 18 deep. This is a Roho cushion. It's an air cushion that can be filled through this valve right here with a little plastic pump. It's an air cushion. You also have on this chair push bars. They're right here. So if you need to get out of the chair, instead of pushing on the arm, you can push off right here. You also have what's called lateral pad. These will keep your knees, your legs from falling off the foot plate if you have trouble keeping your knees together. And these can be adjusted in or out or back and forth. There's a track right here. They can go back and forth. Okay? You get your chest guard here. You also have extra long pads. These are 18-inch custom pads, the arm pads. You have elbow pads also on this chair. So as I said, this chair's got so many features, it's unbelievable. Another thing this chair has is the lights. So I'm going to turn the light on so you can see how great they are. So those are your front lights. Right here. And these are your back lights. And you also have hazards. And you also have flashers. Those are your lights. And you also have a flasher there and a flasher for this side. So it has the full light kit. Alright, so I'm going to turn the lights off. So So these are the factory lights. They're very expensive. They're nice to have. You also have a safety belt for your waist, and you have your chest belt. In the back of the chair, you have the adjustable headrest, which is fully adjustable and removable. You also have hooks over here, so if you want to carry a backpack back here, you also have hooks for a backpack. You've got push bars on this chair. I'm telling you, they must have put everything they could put on this chair. You have two push bars, so if you had to push it, instead of pushing through the seat, you would push through these bars, which are tied to the frame. Also in the back of the chair, you've got a button right here. This is where your power button is. When we ship these chairs, we always turn the power off right here. All you have to do is go in here and switch the power back on, okay? These two levers right here, these cylinders, if you turn them, it adjusts the tilt of the arm on both sides. Oh, well, this one for this arm, and this one for this arm right here, okay? So this is a mid-wheel drive power, this is a front-wheel drive. So all the weight of the chair and the weight of the user gets transferred right here. So it's really good for outside. It gives you good traction because you have a lot of weight on that front wheel. So it gives you good traction if you're out in the grass or anywhere else. You also have with this chair two bags, two Permobil bags. You have one on each side. As I said, this chair has pretty much everything. If the seat is too small or too big, we can adjust these seats. We can make them deeper or wider, we can change the back, we can do all that before it leaves us, so let us know. When you charge this chair, you'll take your Permobil charger and you'll plug it right below the joystick right here, and as soon as the light turns, as soon as it goes to full, the charger will stop charging. It will not overcharge your batteries. So, I don't think I forgot anything with this chair. Let's recap. This is the Permobil F5, the top of the line in Permobil chairs. This one has 4 miles. It has a high-speed package, 7.5 miles an hour top speed. It has solid tires all the way around. It has the push bars, these are called grab bars or push bars, lateral pads, row cushion, swing away joystick, extra long arm pads, elbow pad, chest strap, waist strap, row cushion, 2 bags, and you've got push bars in the back, adjustable headrest. You've got the 14-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric legs. And I forgot one more thing I forgot to show you too. These legs right here, if you go through the joystick, one more thing, it's very important, and you go just to the legs. We're going to get there sooner or later. And you get this arrow right there. What that does is, watch your legs. We can make these legs go up or down. You see how they're going down to the ground? And we can bring them up electrically. You don't ever see this anywhere. Look at that. So you've got on this chair not 5 electrical functions, you've got 6 of them. You've got the 14-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric leg, the anterior tilt with 2 different degrees, the up and down electric leg. It's just an amazing, amazing power chair. 4 miles. This chair has a whole lighting, the whole light package and everything, the suspension. It's just a fantastic chair. So watch the video when I'm outside. I think you'll see what I'm talking about. And it's ready to go. This is such a smooth power chair. It's incredibly smooth, the way it drives, the way it responds. I mean, there's nothing better than this chair on the market right now. This is the F5, 7.5 miles an hour. It rides like on a cushion of air, fully loaded. I'm not even going to go through the options. There's so many things on this chair. If you're looking for the top of the line, this is a nice one.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex.
We are a family-owned business for over 25 years.
We have many products available, not just what you see in this video. If you would like to learn more, you can call the number below at 800-677-6293, or you can visit us directly at www.marksmobility.com.